Hey guys, welcome back to Manicro Custom Guitars. Welcome back to another episode of the Great Guitar Build-Off of 2021. Now today I'm going to start machining the neck. As you can see, it's already done. And first of all, I want to apologize for my late video, for taking so long, just because shipping from the UK, I was waiting for the transport actually, and shipping from the UK here in Malta, nowadays it's a complete nightmare. Thank you, Brexit. And well, basically it went something like this. Okay, so first of all, I want to start cutting the profile of the neck. And in this case, I'm using a roughing bit. It's a 10mm downcut cutter, and leaving just enough material for a finish pass later on. Now, with the same bit, I'm going to remove most of the material of the back profile of the neck and leaving material for a finish pass later on. So with the most of the material cleared away, now it's time to do the finishing passes. So I'm going to install a 3/8 downcut spiral bit, and I prefer a downcut spiral for a finish pass because it leaves a much nicer finish. And with that bit, I'm going to do the final pass of the contour of the neck. And obviously I'm leaving some tabs so the neck will still be attached to the rest of the material. So now it's time to finish the back contour of the neck. In this case, I'm using an 8mm ball nose cutter. So now it's time to flip the blank over and start machining the top of the neck. So first of all, I want to clear material for the headstock, and in this case I'll be using the 10mm roughing bit, and I will remove material from the headstock area. So I size the headstock down to my preferred thickness, but leaving enough material at the side of the headstock, so then I can come with a ball nose bit and do the finish pass along this edge. But the thickness of the headstock will be sized with this particular toolpath. And with the same bit, I'm going to remove material from the fretboard. So now it's time to radius the fretboard. And here I'm using an 8mm ball nose cutter, and I will do a parallel pass along the entire length of the fretboard. In this instance, I'm using a 1mm step over. Obviously, the lower the better finish. I can use a 0.5 step over, but that will result in a much longer operation. Then it's time to finish up the headstock. For the slope of the headstock, I'm using a 1/4 inch ball nose, and this time I'm going to use a 0.5 step over. And yes, the result is much way better finish than the fretboard, but obviously this is a small area and it went really fast. To finish up the headstock, I have a little pocket here for the logo, and I'm just going to do a little finish pass with the 3/8 downcut cutter. Okay, now it's time to talk about the inlay. Well, since it's made in Malta, the Maltese cross was inevitable. So basically, when I do inlay work, I like to cut the pieces first and then cut the pocket and fit to size. Now usually when it comes to inlay small pieces like these, I like to cut either the pockets or the pieces 0.01 oversize, or in this case if I'm cutting the pieces undersize. These pieces are cut from a piece of ebony overlay for the headstock, and it was the perfect thing to use. In fact, I cut everything like you see, and then I just cut the small pieces and fit together. After that, I removed most of the material. Let's talk about fret slots. Now, in this operation, I'm going to use a 0.5 0.5mm cutter. It's very small and it's very fragile. In fact, in this operation, it's a tedious one. It's very long, almost between 20 to 25 minutes, and most of the time, my heart is beating on overdrive. And this is because these bits are very fragile and they're not cheap. I don't buy bits from China. I like to buy some good bits. In fact, I get these bits from a German website, and they're like 5 to 6 euro each bit, and they're quite expensive for their size. I mean, I'm going very slow, around 300 units per minute on Mark III. Well, this time it went really well. I didn't break any bit. Well, at the time of filming, I had only one bit. The next day, I received another set, but it was a good one. And the final thing is to do the slot for the nut. Here I'm using a 1.6 cutter. First of all, I will do the cut to size according to the model. If I need to do some adjustment, I can easily remove material from the blank, or worst case scenario, I can move the bit a bit forward and remove material from the slot. But it's better to move the bit forward rather than backwards, so you remove material from the headstock side rather than the fretboard side, or else you're going to screw up your intonation. Okay guys, so that's it for today. I hope you liked it, enjoyed it, and learned something from it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section down below. I'll do my best to answer them for you. If you're new to my channel, you're enjoying what you see, please, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be aware about my future releases. I do CNC and guitar related content, and until the next time, take care and goodbye.